What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you an absolutely phenomenal video today. We are playing the Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and in today's video we are talking about one of the fantastic Dwarven commanders, Balin. This is Balin's Commander Spotlight. Alright, so let's get right into it. This is Balin on my free-to-play account. Balin is a leader, which means he gains +5 command bonus for his army. This is absolutely phenomenal. This means his army is going to be significantly stronger, right? 7 or 8% stronger than a competing army that does not have the leader bonus, okay? Where he does suffer is he does not have the warrior bonus, which his counterpart Dwalin has. Dwalin will gain 10% physical damage and 2 skill points and a little bit of might, whereas Balin gains 5 command. That's the main difference. That's something key to focus on as we get further into this spotlight review, all right? Now, his might is fairly decent at 1.98 per level, definitely above average. His focus, surprisingly, is well above average as well for a tier 2 commander at 1.78 per level. And then his speed is right in the average benchmark at 0.9 per level. So, the focus is something that you really actually want to pay attention to. It's an extremely valuable stat to have, okay? And we'll get into that in a second. So if you are going to go the army commander build instead of the commander damage build with Balin, focus is actually going to be a very, very key stat. If you're going commander damage, you're going to want to run pure might. But if you're going to go kind of the balanced version that I have here, you're going to want a good mixture of might, dwarven bonuses, and then things that have focus, okay? Really, really valuable. So as far as his skills themselves, right? Balin has some very interesting skills. He has 2 of the identical trees with Dwalin, right? He's got the Durin's Blood, which is going to give him 35% skill damage, plus Whirlwind and All In, which are great damage dealers. He also has the same R5 tree, right? Warrior of the Lonely Mountain, which also has Longbeard and Giant Slayer. So if you do go deep into the commander damage build, you can find some success. But like I said, he's going to be at a 10% handicap compared to Dwalin, because Dwalin has that 10% increased physical damage and 2 additional skill points, whereas Balin has the 5 unit command, okay? Now, neck and neck, their damage might be pretty similar since Balin does have higher might per level than Dwalin, but he is at that skill point deficit, and I think that he gives better support for his army than you might have expected, okay? So, in the R1 tree, the Revivalist, he has a little bit of damage, and then nice heals to 2 different targets, okay? In addition to that, he's got this skill right here called Inspiration. This is where the focus stat comes into play, guys. For Inspiration, it gives you, for the first 3 rounds, all of your units are going to deal an additional 23% damage further modified by your focus, okay? At my current focus level, I think it's like 33 or 34% damage bonus for the first 3 rounds. That's pretty decent. If I can get my focus a little higher, maybe level my gear up to 100, right? I'm at like 97 on my gear. Maybe I can get this into the 40% damage range. Having 40% damage for the first 3 rounds can be very successful, okay? He also has Frightened. This is absolutely phenomenal. Frightened gives you 4 rounds of a 50% chance to stun 2 enemies every round. That is insane. That is an average of stunning 1 enemy per round for 4 rounds. That's 4 rounds of stun, okay? Very, very strong skill there. Really beneficial, all right? In addition, the other Respect Zero tree, Lord of Moria here, gives pretty significant healing. Whereas the Uruk-hai healing gives you a 35% chance to heal, I believe it's 100%, right, of the health. And Saruman, Ugluk, and Lurtz all have that. The Lord of Moria is the dwarven version of that. When your dwarves deal damage, they have a 35% chance, that's 30 plus the bonus, 35% chance of recovering 150 HP. So the heals I've been seeing have been anywhere from 38 to 5,500. Very, very nice heals that trigger a 35% chance rate, okay? This brings into question, Bing, could he run a good Retaliate build? I think so. I'm just hoping I land a Retaliate weapon on this free-to-play account at some point so I can try out Balin with Retaliate, because Lord of Moria plus Inspiration, which is going to give you great damage for the first 3 rounds, amazing combination to run with Retaliate, okay? In addition to that, There's more, ladies and gents. He has Open Wound, which is an anti-heal and a little bit of commander damage. And then we have the Dwarven Leader, which is going to reduce the damage your dwarves receive by 7%, increase their damage output by 7%. Now you see why I keep talking about dwarves, right? His whole tree down here focuses on dwarves. Yes, you can run non-dwarven units, but then you're not going to go into the Lord of Moria tree, right? Because you're not going to get Dwarven Leader, you're not going to get Lord of Moria. There's no point in putting points in there, unless you want to put 2 points here, 1 point here, just to get the anti-heal. So, similar to Dwalin in several ways, the Tier 2 version, much stronger army support in this version. Interesting amount of healing. It's unit-based versus Dwalin's healing is commander-based. Dwalin does have a purge. So, a lot of interesting things there, ladies and gents. Long story short, I am planning on running Balin here with a mixture of Goat Riders. Where is he? I'm planning on running him with a mixture of the Goat Riders, the Ram Riders here, and then I'm going to be running the Dwarven Infantry to get a nice combination there. Okay, so that is the video, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed it here. I had a lot of fun. Give me that like and sub. Balin, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Randy out.